was 6 years ago. I was getting ready to mount a new show on a very large stage. And you see, that's when it hit me. All the things it takes to make my show on stage performance level, if I could just transfer all those principles into my life, then I could try to live my life at performance level. The very first thing I have to do is very simple. I have to sit quietly by myself and I have to write a script. What do I want that show to be about? Now remember, it can be anything. Comedy, drama, love story, action, adventure, or I can write complete nonsense. And you see, that's what every single one of you are doing right now. You're all writing a script. It's called your life. And you're the star of the show. And every single word that you say is a line that you're writing in the script of your life. And every single action that you take is a scene that you're creating in this play that you call your life. When was the last time you sat quietly by yourself and really thought about this masterpiece that you're writing called your life? So let's see, I wrote the script. Now the next thing is I have to realize I'm the star of the show. You are absolutely the star of your life. Now, I know some of you are going, well, Curtis, I've been married for 23 years. My wife and I, we kind of share the limelight. I get that. I've been married for 15 years. My wife is my soulmate. I love her with all of my heart. But you know what? Most of the time when I'm traveling, she's not there with me, is she? You see, the only person that can be in every single scene of your life is you. So really, by default, you're the star of the show. It's time for you to step up, realize you're writing this thing called your life, you're the star, and here's one of the hardest things now. If all of you got up this morning to audition to be in one of my shows, and I've had lots of people audition to be in my shows, the hardest thing as a director of the show or of your life is this. Some of you this morning, when you walked out, I'd have to walk up to you, and I have to say this right to your face. Listen, I really appreciate you coming out for the big audition, but you need to understand you can't be in my show. You see, my show would be worse because you're in it. Bye-bye. And you see, you're going to have hundreds and hundreds of people audition to be in your life. And the way that you cast your personal show will have the most dramatic impact on how fulfilling and successful your life will be. Every single thing you do today, I'm going to say and you're going to do for a reason. Because while you are demonstrating what you already know, even if you look really good doing it, you're learning absolutely nothing.
He has a real story, and it's something that that you'll remember later.
Things are going to happen, and it's okay to fail. Just pick yourself up and do it again.
What I'm here for today is something called living life at performance level. The very first thing I have to do is very simple. I have to sit quietly by myself and I have to write a script. And that's what every single one of you are doing right now too. It's called your life. And you're the star of the show. You can't be in my show. You see, my show would be worse because you're in it. Bye-bye. Now, I know some of you are going, whoa, relax, juggling boy. It's time for one of my favorite parts of my presentation, a little something I call Simon Says. Simon Says, raise your right hand. Raise your left hand. Thanks for playing. Everyone who's left, come on up on the stage. Give him a nice big round of applause. Woo! Let's hear it for him. Simon didn't tell you to come up on the stage. Where you going? Hi, what's your name?
Melissa.
Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing. You know why you're all seated? It's pretty simple. Because it's easy to say I'm responsible, and it's hard to be truly responsible. I am going to teach you how to juggle 3 balls right here, right now. Guaranteed! Do you believe me?
No.
The use of, like Simon Says, in the juggling, or, metaphors. We juggle our job, their free time, what kind of activities you want to do when you're off.
You see, there's no other way for you to ever learn how to juggle other than by dropping the ball. So you got your family, and you got work. And I know you're all juggling those things. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! 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 See, you're all learning lots of great information at this conference. The question is, are you going to go back and you're going to actually apply it? It's on me? Very simple. All I want you to do is get the circle going. Now, notice the size of the circle I'm executing for you now. Please try to mirror the size exactly. Notice the speed of the circle I'm demonstrating for you. Please do it the same speed. By the way, this is called your circle of influence. These are all the things you're currently doing in your life correctly, in your relationships, at work, your self-improvement. Congratulations. But what I'm going to ask you to do today is simple. I need for you to forget about the circle. It looks like this. I never liked you, circle. Good. Eyes back on me now. Put your other hand up and hold it in one place. Listen carefully. All I want you to do is go toward the circle and stop. Shh. Go down. Shh. Go away from the circle. Shh. Go up. Shh. Toward. Shh. Down. You're making a square, man. Go away. Shh. Up. Shh. Hands down, sit down. Very nice. Listen, the circle and the square is fun. I do it all around the nation, but I mentioned earlier that every single thing I say and every single thing you do, I'm going to say and you're going to do for a reason. So what's the reasoning behind the circle and the square? It's pretty obvious, I think. What were some of the things we had to do differently the second time to have success? Well, we had to slow it down. We had to focus on one thing at a time. We had to break it into small little bite-sized chunks. But the main thing I want you to remember about the circle and the square is this. What did I ask you to do with the circle? Does anyone remember? Forget about it. Absolutely. And see, today my challenge for you is simple. Are you willing to forget about all the things you're already doing correctly? Do those things. But what most people like to do is they like to walk around and show everyone what they're doing right. Right at these. Check me out. Well, that's great, but you're never going to grow and learn and become if that's all you do. You see, you have to slowly implement one new idea and another, and before you know it, you're doing things and your people are doing things they never thought they could.